So today I have for you what has to be one of the biggest L's of the year so far. You know, some people out there cannot control their anger, especially when they feel like someone they love has been put in danger. That's what happened to this Connecticut man after a Smoothie put his 17-year-old son in the hospital. You see, his kid is deathly allergic to peanuts, and so this guy, being the good father he is, told the worker at the smoothie shop no peanut butter, which she wrote on the receipt for the person making the smoothie. Keep in mind, that's all he said. You know, it's not like he specifically gave the reason that his kid had this peanut allergy. Eventually, they walk out the shop, smoothie in hand. They're driving home, and the kid ends up taking a sip, and he immediately goes into anaphylactic shock, which is an intense allergic reaction that can quickly result in death. That's why these types of people with allergies like this have to carry around those EpiPens so they won't die in the event of this bad reaction. So the kid ends up needing 2 different EpiPen shots to somewhat sedate him before he's taken to the emergency room, where he spends a couple days in the hospital recovering. So needless to say, the dad was really angry and with no one to blame but the smoothie shop. He decided to return to the store to give the employees a piece of his mind.
Don't videotape me.
You have no room to yell at us.
I want to speak to the fucking person who made this drink. Is that you?
No, it wasn't
we don't know
me.
who made it, so...
You don't know who made it?
There's 4 of us here, so we honestly don't know.
Fucking stupid, fucking ignorant high school kids.
Okay,
I
bye.
want to speak to the fucking
Bye.
manager.
Okay, you can call corporate whenever you want. Goodbye.
John, stop. You're on camera.
Fuck
You're on
out of
camera.
here,
You're on
you
camera.
fucking bitch.
No, I don't care.
Bro, is that the dad from Euphoria? Seriously though, I get his anger, but there's no reason to take it out on random people when you don't even know who made the smoothie. And when you have a kid with such a dire allergy, I would think you would really go out of your way to make sure they don't ingest anything that will give them this type of reaction. Either way, the problem here was apparently cross-contamination. So it's not like the person purposely put peanut butter in the smoothie or didn't follow the directions on the receipt. It's just that it had touched something else that ended up in the same blender. And this is where things really get taken up a notch, and this goes from yelling into becoming a physical altercation that is worthy of being arrested.
Right now.
What?
I'm calling the police. I'm calling the police.
Fuck you. I want the fucking telephone number right now.
Gianna,
I want the telephone number. Shut the fuck
You
up.
shut up. Get out. You can call corporate whenever you want. Bye.
You're a fucking idiot.
Okay, good for you. Bye. Who are you?
Fucking immigrant loser.
What? Fuck you.
Okay, so when people get mad, a lot of the times the true them and how they really feel is what comes out. We all think fucked up things that we probably shouldn't say out loud when our emotions are running high, and this guy is really just letting it all fly. So far, he's racked up a potential assault charge as well as a possible hate crime, and now he's going for the trifecta by trying to go around to the back and do God knows what to this shop full of women. I mean, this man was truly on a rampage, and it's probably in his best interest that he never got to go back there and eventually left after they called the police, because like I said, who knows what would have happened had he got back there. And like I said, I see why he's upset, but the racial remarks and threatening teenagers making minimum wage is just kind of ridiculous. The man has now been arrested and fired from his job where he had worked for over 30 years, but he was only charged with disturbing the peace because the police said she wasn't injured. And I personally think that's ridiculous. You know, he was threatening her, he was all up in her face. And you know, if you threw a drink in a cop's face, they would arrest you on the spot, and for certain people, they probably wouldn't even make it out alive. You know, this whole situation really just brings me back to advice my dad gave me years ago. I was around 19 at the time, and life had really been kicking my ass. And after having repeated issues with my car, someone had purposely gone out of their way to fuck my shit up, slashing my tires and keying the body. And I was just sitting there freaking out, feeling like bad things kept happening to me. I mean, literally on the brink of tears when my dad tells me, "Hey man, you gotta chill out. When something bad happens in life, you can't panic and freak out and be mad out of your mind because it doesn't help the situation and only makes it worse." Basically telling me you have to make sure to keep yourself under control when unexpected bullshit happens and be the one to get the situation handled without freaking out. I know it sounds like very simple stuff, but some people really never ever learn this, and they go out of their minds and, like this guy, throw their life down the drain. You know, the wife and the mother of this kid is now quadruple pissed. First off, the kid's in the hospital, the husband lost his job, he went to jail, and he became a public embarrassment. I mean, this guy isn't even in the doghouse, he's in the goddamn gutter with Pennywise. But let me know what you guys think about this situation down below. Can you kind of see where he was coming from? Do you think he needs anger management classes? I want to know down below in the comments. As always, I also want to thank you guys for watching today's video, dropping a like and sharing it with a friend. As you guys know, there's some other crazy news stories out here that need to get covered, so it's been your boy the Tan Superman, and I gotta fly away now. Peace!